Affiliated to this paper, I need freedom for my family line. Draw my life design up like fine art. I'm jumping out just to unfamiliar coordinates. Topped off the porch like I could touch the sky. Red is not one trip. The ism talk the water out your faucet. Look at me flossing, I'm so wavy I could change the tide. My intuition sense the hatred in your ways. You imitated, forging lines, claim meaning means that's just to justify. Yeah, right. West side, born maritime. Creole baby, my bloodline. My lungs clouded, my thoughts crowded. Say all I see is these dollar signs. Finna make a play and that sound delay. On mamas, I testify. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Game recognized game. I'm from the Bay, okay, I'm versatile and my slang is different. I'm lane switching with the same people that I came up in this thing with. My head swivel, I'm homebound, got a target back on my backside. The cat peeling with the cast iron, better run for it, run before I catch you. Niggas outball it, block it, trying to stop my blessing. Gamble with your life, don't bet it, don't bet it. They can't stop my blessing, you do best not to test it. Yeah, you right, real all in my blood supply. Dig ball up top, finna make a play. I cast a lob like I'm Jalen, baby. No co-signer, no co-pilot. They pen pals, my flow designer. My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign. If I say it twice and I meant it right.
My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign. You know co-signer, no co-pilot. They pen pals, my flow designer. My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign.
Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds.
Real baby, my very bad.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right, shout out to the 1MLG. Shout out to the 1MLG. You know what I'm saying? What is good with y'all? Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can and see everything okay, please give me a thumbs up or radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot hear or see everything clearly, please give me a thumbs down or an angry face. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to shout out everybody that's in the building early, all right? Shout out to Mod Extraordinaire, Brooklyn Queen. Make sure you guys show her some love and also do exactly what she's saying in the comments section. Shout out to my man, Black Free Thinker, also Mod Extraordinaire. Make sure you guys do exactly what he's saying to do in the comment section. Shout out to my man, AB Promotions, all right? Shout out to my fellow 1MLG bro, John Guillory. What's good with it, bro? It is good to see each and every one of you. Shout out to my man, Fantizzy. What's good with it? Shout out to my man, Kareem. What's good with y'all, all right? We about to get into this, all right? I apologize in advance. Your boy is going to be moving faster than I usually do. It's going to be like Blur from Transformers, the 1986 movie. If y'all remember Blur, you know what I'm saying? That's what this live stream going to be. All right, I'm trying to get through a whole bunch of stuff real quick because my time is moving like Bitcoin today. You know what I'm saying? It's increasing in value and it's finite. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get going, all right? So here's my question, right? And I've been asking this question for a while now. What are people's quote-unquote inauguration day Bitcoin price predictions, all right? Now, we're asking this because we're looking at particular targets, looking at where things are right now, all right? Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know your boy is a meme coin baller, right? So, I was looking at the meme coins, and a lot of meme coins was doing real well. I got in real early on a lot of meme coins, so I got a lot of room as far as like before I start getting into anywhere near where I would get a loss, and everything was up today. So I sold. This is how cheap I am. Y'all gonna die laughing. I sold off about $100 worth of different meme coins, and when I tell you I'm cheap, man, I'm cheap. Like I sold off $25 here, $25 there, $25 there. I sold off so little off the top off of each meme coin that by the time I got done selling them all and transforming them to US dollar tether, as they had increased, it didn't even look like I had sold anything. It didn't even look like I had sold anything. Shout out to quote unquote how to crypto invest. What's good with it? Welcome to the stream. You know what I'm saying? So I sold them off the top. And take a wild guess what I did with the profits. Let me know what you guys think I did with the profits in the comment section. All right. While you guys are coming up with what I did with the profits, we're going to talk about a couple things. All right. We're going to talk about a couple things. Now, shout out to how to crypto invest, right? How to crypto invest. Hopefully how to crypto invest is a crypto investment expert, right? Since that's his name, right? Shout out to you, bro. I have a question to you from crypto investor to crypto investor. If you have heard about these $125,000 Bitcoin end of the year predictions, how do you feel about them? Let me know in the chat, or let me know how you feel about it. What do you think about that? Do you think that it's an accurate price? Do you think that it's an overshoot? Do you think that it's an undershoot? How do you feel about the 125,000 to 150,000 price predictions for Bitcoin end of the year? Let me know what you think. All right. Appreciate you being here, by the way. Hope you subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely check out what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could chop it up one of these days about crypto, because you know what I'm saying? We shout out to the comment section. You better thank a channel member, right? You better thank a channel member, because the channel members make the call-ins possible. You know what I'm saying? We got our answer about Litecoin. Shout out to Litecoin. Litecoin is $137.04, up 8.9%, right? Why is Litecoin going up? Apparently, Litecoin is positioned to become the third U.S. spot crypto ETF. All right. Litecoin traded at $136, up 18% in the past day. How many people heard about this? If you guys heard about this, give me a thumbs up. If you guys did not hear about this, then give me a thumbs down. Shout out to Carlton Way. Shout out to Jay the Greatest. Jay the Greatest said 125,000 is great, and I'm gonna use foreign currency to buy it. Hey, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. But my question is, how accurate of a prediction do you guys think that is? Shout out to Carlton. Everybody, make sure y'all keep an eye on Carlton. You know what I'm saying? Carlton Way was seen earlier at a local blood bank. You know what I'm saying? His veins are collapsing. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the last ounce of blood out so that he can buy some more Ripple. You know what I'm saying? Please help that brother out. If you see him, he's probably white as a ghost. You know what I'm saying? His lips look like he just French kissed a powdered donut, and he really needs some help out there. So please make sure, if y'all see Carlton out on the street, y'all lend my man a hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he on that mission. He on that he on that one MLG mission. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to How to Crypto Invest. How to Crypto Invest says Bitcoin will go past 125,000 this year. I'm looking close to 200,000, I believe. Me and my team dive into altcoins that can do numbers this bull run. Check us out, like you said. We will. We definitely will. And I agree with you on your assessment of Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that people realize, despite the fact that 125,000 sounds like a quote-unquote impressive number, $125,000, it's only a 25%, give or take, increase. Bitcoin can do that in one day. Shout out to my man AW1. Make sure y'all show AW1 setting it off, hitting the goals early. Make sure y'all throw the target in the chat for AW1. I appreciate it, bro. You already know I'm about to flip that into Bitcoin. Make sure y'all show AW1 some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man AW1 for funding the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
We having a StreamYard issue, you know what I'm saying, with the drops. Did the drop play? If it did play, it didn't. You know, if it didn't, here it go again. Well, here goes this one, I should say.
Cash rules everything around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Definitely appreciate you, bro. Y'all got me dead in the comment section. Shout out to How to Crypto Invest. Crypto Invest said, I did, and I liked the stream as well. I appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for How to Crypto Invest. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to, you know what I'm saying, have somebody to compare notes to and chop it up with. You know what I'm saying? You should check out our Discord too. You know what I'm saying? So Litecoin is positioned to become the third U.S. spot crypto ETF, right? And so what I want you guys to do is I want y'all to understand how this value chain is working, right? This is the value chain. The value chain is we get Trump into office, right? Trump gets into office. Trump gets control of the SEC, creates a crypto favorable SEC. All of the U.S. cryptocurrency CEOs and business units line up and will create revenue flows into these vehicles easily by ease of legislation. So we'll make millions and billions of dollars for Ripple executives. We'll make millions and billions of dollars for Algorand executives. We'll make millions and billions of dollars for Hashgraph executives. We'll make millions and billions of dollars for Stellar executives, right? Algorand. We'll make millions and billions of dollars for America First MAGA crypto mining companies. It's not necessarily money laundering, but it's routing the money. And this is a macro picture of quote unquote passing the money. This is passing the money on steroids. Okay. Not that hard of a formula to follow. Let me ask you guys a question. Which is more difficult? Setting up a value chain conveyor belt like this or getting to the moon? Let me know what you guys think. So we're going to take a look at this. We got Dogecoin, 9.42%. That's what's good. Shiba up 9.42%. Pepe, you know what I'm saying? All hail to Pepe. You know what I'm saying? 11.81%. Shout out to Pepe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I mess with Pepe. You know what I'm saying? Ethereum decided to do something. It decided to wake up. It still got the coal in its eye, though. So do Solana. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man, I sold off a little bit of Pepe, you know what I'm saying, to get my Ripple up. And by the time I got done with the transaction, after I had sold the Pepe, I had more Pepe in dollars because everything's constantly depreciating. You know what I'm saying? All the cryptocurrency is appreciating. You know what I'm saying? While the dollar is depreciating. So, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, that kind of goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission might consider approving spot Litecoin ETFs under the regulator's new leadership. According to Eric Bocanis and James Seifert, 2 ETF analysts at Bloomberg Intelligence, the regulator might be engaging with Litecoin exchange-traded fund filing. All right. So let me ask you guys this question. If the Litecoin exchange-traded fund filing goes through, my question for you is, what will that possibly do to the Litecoin price? I sold off a little bit of Litecoin today, too. Your boy thought he did something big. You know what I'm saying? I got a decent amount of Litecoin, and I sold off $25 to add with my other ones that I sold off. I went down the line and sold off about 25% of the percentage gains that went on today. That's how cheap I am, man. I'm telling you, it was so negligible. By the time I had sold everything off, everything else had already gained up in dollars back over the amount that I sold. I was cracking up. I was like, man, this is how you know somebody cheap. You know what I'm saying? Canary Funds just filed an amended S1 for their Litecoin ETF filing. Seifert wrote on X, no guarantees, but this might be indicative of SEC engagement on the filing. Okay. This week, NASDAQ and crypto investment firm Canary Capital Group submitted new filings with the SEC. This means that the regulator is forced to approve or reject the crypto products this year. Litecoin ETF has all the boxes checked, Bocanis noted. He added that there are chances that the first altcoin ETF of 2025 is about to be on the clock. If approved, the move signals a potential expansion of the crypto ETF landscape beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. Further, S1 registration statement noted that the proposed ETF would hold actual Litecoin rather than futures contracts. Coinbase Custody Trust Company and BitGo Trust Company would serve as the custodians, it added. So let me ask you guys this question. Litecoin kind of, or not Litecoin, but Coinbase kind of has, right? Kind of has a, what do you call it? A monopoly on the custodianship of all of these ETFs. Litecoin is going to be making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask, or not Litecoin, but Coinbase is going to be making a lot of money. Let me ask this question. How do you guys feel about quote unquote Coinbase stock? Let me know how you guys feel about Coinbase stock. Shout out to How to Crypto Invest. How to Crypto Invest says, I believe all this ETF makes no sense. Just buy the token if you have some common sense, not to be mean. Also, I hope people are investing in the Base Network and Shiro Nico on Ethereum as well. Let me ask you guys this question. How many of you guys agree with How to Crypto Invest? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. Now, here's my question for you, Crypto Invest. You in your statement, you're having the expectation of anti-cryptocurrency people and traditional investors to be cryptocurrency investors. If cryptocurrency is indeed different than traditional investment, my question is, why would a cryptocurrency investor have the same standards of investment for someone who is a non-crypto investor? That's my question. If you ask me, cryptocurrency is like a foreign language to a lot of these people that are traditional investors, right? Now, if you had a person who spoke a foreign language and didn't speak the particular language, but they wanted to engage with the culture and they got an interpreter, would people say, you're an idiot, just learn the language? So if you ask me, when it comes to the ETFs, cryptocurrency investors are going to cryptocurrency invest. People who are not cryptocurrency investors, who are interested and maybe want to stick their toe in and get a little bit of exposure, they're probably going to use a vehicle that's familiar to them. And the most familiar thing to them would be an ETF, because the ETF would be like a translator or a mediary between what they don't understand versus what they do understand, bridging the two, right? So my question is it normal or logical or even something that we should do? Should we expect non-cryptocurrency investors to invest and move like cryptocurrency investors? Me personally, I don't think so, because I believe that cryptocurrency investors are a very different breed of people. And I believe that cryptocurrency investors have a very different way of investing. And I believe that cryptocurrencies are very different than traditional investments. As a result, I believe that cryptocurrency investors have one pattern of behavior and do a particular thing, and traditional investors have a particular pattern of behavior and do another thing. That being said, for a traditional investor to utilize an ETF, it doesn't strike me as odd or as an issue. However, if a cryptocurrency investor were to invest in a ETF, that would kind of strike me as odd. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Brooklyn Queen said, I bought some a year ago and it did well. Shout out to Young Nine. What's good with it, bro? Young Nine said, I'm up 86. I'm up 86% incognito base. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to DJ Elmo. What's good with you, bro? So let me know what you guys think. All right. Litecoin rallies over 18% in 24 hours. According to CoinMarketCap data, the altcoin has shown a strong performance in the past day and the week. The token's trading volume jumped by over $250 in the past day alone. The surging gains were the result of excitement over the ETF filings. The speculation has sparked significant buying from both institutional and retail investors. Speaking of these speculation, also, here's my question, right? How many now, do you all think, that ETFs are inappropriate? And as far as ETF goes, you would rather give back all of the value and price increase that the investment and inflow of cash has provided Bitcoin for people to just invest in Bitcoin, just buy it off of Coinbase or buy it off of exchange, rather than have the existence of ETFs? Let me know what you guys think. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. So now here it says the surging gains were the result of excitement over the ETF filings. Okay. The speculation has sparked significant buying from both institutional and retail investors. At the time of writing, Litecoin traded at $136, up 18% in the past day. Additionally, the token's trading volumes have soared more than 250% to 1.83 billion. Now, here's my question. How was that working out before the ETFs? Is my question. Oh, wow. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Brooklyn Queen says Coinbase has a beta coefficient of 3.5. Let me ask you guys a question. You know what question is coming next, so you may as well answer it. You guys about 3 or 4 questions behind. What does a 3.5 beta coefficient on a stock mean? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Elmo. DJ Elmo says non-crypto investors are risk adverse versus crypto investors who are not and have more appetite for risk. That could be true. You know what I'm saying? Could be true. Shout out to How to Crypto Invest. How to Crypto Invest says, yes, you are correct with the ETF investor. I just think you will probably make more buying the actual tokens than the ETF in the long run. I would tend to agree. I think there might be some special cases where you might actually make out better with particular hybrid investment instruments, maybe like a MicroStrategy stock or something like that. But yeah, I would agree. Now, here's the thing, right? That goes without saying, right? And the reason why that goes without saying is because the idea of the ETF is almost like a wrapped Bitcoin that takes away some of the volatility. Right. Most of these hybrid investment instruments, they're created with their financial engineering in order to try to minimize all of the unattractive elements of Bitcoin while hyper focusing on the attractive elements. They want to take out some of the risk. They want to take out some of the volatility. They want to take out some of the price fluctuations, take out some of the mystique, take out some of the custody issues, make those issues better or more palatable to the consumer, and then also provide the Bitcoin benefits, you know what I'm saying? Inflation protection, large long-term gains and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't disagree with you, bro. Shout out to Carlton. Carlton says a stock beta coefficient is a measure of its volatility over time compared to a market benchmark. Facts. Usually the S&P 500, right? So now here it says besides on-chain data from Sentiment indicates that large investors, whales and sharks, have been actively accumulating Litecoin. Notice, but the price of Litecoin kind of just recently started having a little bit of a price spike. Before that, it was kind of flat. You know what I'm saying? Just as we saw in early December, the key driver appears to be whales and sharks holding at least 10,000 plus Litecoin. All right. Whales have added 250,000 coins to their holdings since January 9th, Sentiment said. Now, so the whales look like they might have had some inside info. They probably called each other up on the phone and said, this is what we're going to do to Litecoin's price. Everybody do this at the same day. You know what I'm saying? They be choreographing their whale moves. You know what I'm saying? Like how people be choreographing a line dance. You know what I'm saying? They actually do a line dance. They make them lines on the chart go up and down. Right? They do that line dance. They make them lines on the chart go up and down. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Now shout out to this company called Strive, right? How many people ever heard of this company called Strive? If you ever heard of this, if you guys did not hear about a company called Strive, then give me a thumbs down. All right. A company called Strive is about to debut a Bitcoin bond ETF. All right. Now, remember when we talked about the bonds, right? We talked about the bonds. When it comes to bonds, what kind of asset are bonds classified as? What kind of asset are bonds classified as? Somebody let me know. And shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you guys. If you all have not smashed the like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys have not hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell, and also please share the stream to your social media. Shout out to DJ Elmo. DJ Elmo says debt. What's another classification of them?
To the 100K level just days before President-elect Trump's inauguration, and a new wave of digital currency innovation could be on the way. Strive Asset Management filing for a new Bitcoin bond ETF, giving investors exposure to crypto through corporate debt rather than directly holding underlying tokens. The fund would primarily invest in bonds from companies like MicroStrategy, which now holds 450,000 Bitcoin. Strive CEO Matt Cole joins us here on set for more. Matt, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
I assume that it's a pretty concentrated portfolio then, since there are only a handful of companies that actually do that.
Yeah. So to start, there's only a handful of companies. The TAM of these companies, of the actual convertible bonds, is about $10 billion. But interestingly, when you even look at those companies or companies that have not issued these convertible bonds yet, there's a lot of desire. So there's a lot of desire for more supply if you just think about Econ 101. Mm-hmm. And then there's also a lot of demand, clearly, from retail investors that haven't been able to access these bonds. And so I think what you're going to see over the next year is just a shift up in supply and a shift up in demand as there's a democratization of access to these bonds.
How do you know that the convertibles that are issued by these companies are actually going to be deployed and buying Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes when they file, they don't necessarily, it'll say general corporate purposes.
Yeah. So our job is to say, do we reasonably expect them to buy Bitcoin? And so this kind of gets into the definition of how we define a Bitcoin bond. And so my background, I'm a fixed income.
Shout out to Carlton. Make sure you guys throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for Carlton. A bond is a quote unquote safe asset class, aka quote unquote risk free. If this is correct, give me a thumbs up. If this is incorrect, then give me a thumbs down. Now, you got to ask yourself a question. Wait a minute. Hold on real quick. If a bond is classified as a quote unquote risk free or quote unquote risk reduced asset, how is creating a hybrid Bitcoin bond adding value? How would modifying a bond with Bitcoin improve the integrity and value of that bond? Let me know in the chat.
At CalPERS for 16 years prior to joining Strive. And if you go back to the green bond era, a green bond was a bond issued by a corporation to invest in solar panels for their roof or something like that.
Now, let me ask you guys this question. Isn't it interesting that we talked about this yesterday, right? Now, we talked about this yesterday for the most part, right? Without, any news article, right? Without any headlines. We talked about risk-free assets, and the reason why we talked about risk-free assets was to question the beta coefficient of Ripple to see if Ripple and how Ripple is moving actually coincides with its beta coefficient, was the whole point, right? Now what we're doing is we're talking about upgrading the integrity of bonds, which the bonds are supposed to be of the utmost integrity, right? With Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Elmo. DJ Elmo says, depends on the credit rating of the government. bad government and economy equals junk bonds. Facts. Because why? Because bad government and bad economy are risks, right? And the idea of a bond is to have a risk-free asset or a risk-reduced asset, right? Shout out to Carlton Way. Carlton says, this YouTube channel is a risk-free asset. There's a lot of great value here. Facts. This channel is a Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? This channel is a Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
And as long as we reasonably think that they're going to be deploying into Bitcoin, we define that as a Bitcoin bond.
Fascinating stuff. And when I think about risk reward, and again, from a credit perspective, aside from the fact that credit investors in a cap structure they're higher in the cap structure than equity investors. But when I think about MicroStrategy, and I'm not suggesting they're on the eve of a credit event, but I would almost think that the risk reward here for buying a bond that's linked to a company who could have huge credit exposure because they're wildly levered to the price of Bitcoin isn't a great trade-off of risk reward for a bond that, to me, help us understand also for the investors.
Now, I want you guys to pay attention to his assessment. Do you guys agree with his assessment? Here's the even better question. This guy who has this nice setup, who's on the news and looked at as an expert, people watch this to get accurate information and watch my channel for comedy relief. My question is, did he accurately describe a bond and did he accurately describe the situation? If he did, give me a thumbs up. If he did not, then give me a thumbs down.
The credit event. But I would almost think that the risk reward here for buying a bond that's linked to a company who could have huge credit exposure because they're wildly levered to the price of Bitcoin isn't a great trade-off of risk reward for a bond that, to me, help us understand also for the investors what the return profile of these bonds is. Are we talking about correlation to Bitcoin returns?
Yeah. So to answer your first question, you have to figure out how do you break these bonds, right? Because there's always a way to break a bond. And right now with MicroStrategy, the value of the total aggregate debt versus their Bitcoin is about 25%. So you would need a decrease of, call it 75% in the price of MicroStrategy, but then they also have a laddered maturity schedule. So they don't have 100%.
Shout out to my man DSB. What's good with it, bro? Oh, you know what? Shout out to AW1. Yo, AW1, are you still in here? I can't remember if I played the drop for you or not. Shout out to AW1. Yo, if y'all haven't thrown some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks targets in the chat for AW1, make sure you guys throw some ducks, radiation emoji, dogs, cats in the chat for AW1 for funding the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
Of that debt due in any year, it's due over many years. And so if you're a Bitcoin bull, it's very hard to break these bonds. And we're talking about a major decline. And then not only a decline, but it has to basically flatline there for them to really have real solvency issues and not be able to do things like issue a little bit more equity to cover their actual first maturity. And so if you think about it that way, there's a lot of Bitcoin bear scenarios where these bonds are going to pay off at par. And so that creates a really interesting risk return ratio where on the upside, they're designed to give about 75% of the upside of the exposure.
Now, here's my question to the people that created these Bitcoin bonds, right? The people that created the Bitcoin bonds. Why didn't they create the Bitcoin bonds with the term of the known Bitcoin highest profitability window, which is a 4-year period? Why did they not do that? To me, that would have been the best thing to do. That would have made the most sense. If they had have done that, then they could have showed the 4-year cycles and then really actually leaned on it. There's not much more risk added by creating a hybrid bond with Bitcoin, because as you can see with the longevity, the longer the holding period decreases the amount of perceived volatility. So we can hedge the volatility of Bitcoin by holding it. So if we make the terms for the bond longer, we're by default decreasing and hedging against price fluctuations of Bitcoin and hedging ourselves for a more steady return. I don't know why they wouldn't have done that. To me, that would have been a built-in attractive feature that they wouldn't have had to add any other financial products to market to the people who would be interested in this type of thing. If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, then give me a thumbs down. And shout out to everybody watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you all have not smashed the like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you haven't hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Share the stream to your social media. Also, if you are interested in crypto and like talking about crypto and other investments and technology and other type of topics, make sure you guys hit that link and join our Discord. Everybody that you see in the chat will be in the Discord.
Exposure to MicroStrategy, at least in the issuance of MicroStrategy debt. And then in most reasonable bear scenarios, they'll pay back at par. And so that creates an interesting risk return scenario from a Sharpe ratio perspective of, yes, it may not return the same as MicroStrategy, but you're getting a good chunk of the upside with limited downside unless everything goes really bad. And if everything goes really bad, then you're not going to do well, whether you're in the equity or Bitcoin or the debt.
All right. So there's that. All right. So what we're going to do next is, let me see. Hold on real quick. My bad, y'all. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about Bitcoin raising to $105,000 today. How many people were impressed with the price of Bitcoin today? There was a point today where it seemed like Bitcoin was increasing in price by about $1,000 per hour. Shout out to my man KO Kid Fit. What's good with it, bro? Bitcoin about to go all the way up and through there, bro. Oh man, Bitcoin about to go all the way up and through there. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go all the way up and through there like Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? Let's check this out real quick. Now, here goes my question, right? We're going to talk about this too. Why are people predicting? Yeah, shout out to We Interrupt This Program. I do have some information about Operation Choke Point 2, Operation Choke Point 2 2.0 in regards to XRP, in regards to Ripple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it today because I got to do the stream real quick, but I'm going to try to get to it tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a stream in the morning at the usual time at about 9:55. If I'm able to do that stream, at some point in that stream, I hope to be able to talk about Operation Choke Point 2.0 in regards to XRP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. I mentioned Operation Choke Point 2, Operation Choke Point 2.0 before, but there's a lot of people that wasn't familiar with it. So shout out to you for being familiar with it. You know what I'm saying? So why is everybody acting like a 125,000 Bitcoin at the end of the year, or even a $150,000 Bitcoin is so impressive? Let me ask you guys this question. When it comes to Bitcoin, out of every year of Bitcoin's existence, has there been a point in time where we've seen a 25% increase in a 360-day period? If there has been, then give me a thumbs up. If there has not been, then give me a thumbs down. Why am I asking that? I'm asking that to say this. How likely is it to see a 25% gain in any cryptocurrency? I don't think that there's ever been a day since the cryptocurrency market and the cryptocurrency market cap has been established that there's not one given cryptocurrency that doesn't have at the least a 25% gain. There's always a cryptocurrency that has a 25% or higher gain, even on days where the cryptocurrency market is entirely red. Why am I making that statement? I'm making that statement to lay this out. As impressive as 125,000 sounds, it only sounds impressive because it's just a number. This is one of the reasons why it's so important to make sure that when you talk about crypto, you talk about crypto in the way that it's supposed to be talked about, with Bitcoin as the standard unit. Bitcoin is supposed to be the constant. Everything is supposed to be compared against Bitcoin. You're not supposed to compare stuff against the US dollar. Bitcoin is the standard of comparison. This is one of the things that makes cryptocurrency more efficient than everything else, because Bitcoin is a more efficient pricing machine than everything else. So cryptocurrency should be compared against the highest standard of pricing. And the highest standard of pricing is done by the Bitcoin protocol. So to price things against the dollar in terms of comparing cryptocurrency kind of negates the point, if you ask me. You're providing value, you're creating value pollution. You're comparing appreciating assets against depreciating assets. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, we've seen Bitcoin do more than 25% increases in a day, right? Everybody that can do basic math knows that 25 is 25% of 100. Why are we acting like it would be an impressive feat for it to take 12 months for Bitcoin to get to $125,000 when that's only a 25% increase? I wouldn't be surprised if for a brief amount of time, Bitcoin approaches 125 or hits 125 on inauguration date. That's a 25% increase, and that's the bare minimum. So what happens if Bitcoin hits $125,000 on inauguration day, which if you ask me, it's highly likely that it will. We've hit our end of the year goal early. Having a goal of a 50% increase or having a goal of a 25% increase, that's an expectation of negative growth of Bitcoin. If you tell me it's going to take Bitcoin 12 months, right? We are in January, from now to December 31st to get to $125,000, that's actually some of the slowest growth that Bitcoin will have ever experienced in its entire life, except for where it's crashed and stuff like that. But even when it crashed, it recovered quickly, right? Shout out to Black Free Thinker. Black Free Thinker brings up a good point. Black Free Thinker says it's impressive because many stocks don't get a 25% return in a 1-year period. Facts, right? But this is what I'm talking about. And shout out to How to Crypto Invest, right? We talked about this early. It's important to compare apples to apples. That's why we have all these different ratios that we deal with. Debt to equity ratio. You know what I'm saying? A debt to equity ratio. You know what I'm saying? We have income to expenses ratio. You know what I'm saying? We have correlation coefficient, a beta coefficient. We have all these ratios. We have all these standardizations. Percent is a ratio. Percent. You know what I'm saying? Even in chemistry, they talk in terms of ratio. Everybody says hydrogen peroxide, right? How many people have ever heard of hydrogen peroxide? Take a wild guess what that means. Yeah, it's a ratio. There's a hydrogen, right, per oxide, which means that there's a 1-to-1 ratio of hydrogen atoms or hydrogen ions and oxygen atoms, because there's an open space on the valence cloud to fit a positive. There's an open space in the nucleus to fit a positive charge. Shout out to How Crypto Invest. Shout out to How Crypto Invest. Welcome to the family, bro. Look at that. Shout out to Black Free Thinker. H2O2. Well, if you use any of those as the numerator or the denominator, guess what you'll get? You'll get the number 1. Why? Because there's 1 hydrogen per oxide. So we use ratios all over the place. Welcome to the family, bro. You're going to have fun over here. We ridicule those people down to the white meat over here. Crypto is a scam. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you all think that crypto is a scam should be up for the dunce hat, one of the stupidest statements that anybody could possibly make award in 2025? And we should serve that award on a big stack of dollars topped, you know what I'm saying, with a Ledger wallet. If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. Now, notice how everybody can say that crypto is a scam, but nobody can tell you. Nobody can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell you who is running the scam. Nobody can tell you who gets paid from the scam. These people these are the same people that are literally quote BlackRock like it's sage knowledge, but then skip everything that BlackRock has said. You know, like the entire brochure that they published to their shareholders about Bitcoin, that they came out with, you know, a 2% allocation recommendation for Bitcoin. Eric Adams then went down to Mar-a-Lago. How many people heard about it? Vivek Ramaswamy is running for the governor of Ohio. Eric Adams then went down to Mar-a-Lago. He's trying to get some of that crypto that's on the menu down there too. I want an alligator and crypto sandwich, please. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to How to Crypto Invest. How to Crypto Invest says, I get what they're saying, but you have to do your research and move accordingly. Let me ask you this. Shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate you, man. I really hope you keep coming back to the channel because we need people exactly like you here. If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. We need more people like you. And I promise you, you know what I'm saying, once I find out, you know what I'm saying, get the info for your channel and all that, we will definitely come and check you out. But we need more people like you. Please continue to come to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to show you guys a couple things real quick. And I'm running out of time, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to try to speed this up. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing this, Make sure you guys smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please take a moment and hit that bell. There's two things that I want to show y'all. Hopefully, I can find both of them real quick. Let me see. Hold on. There was an article from CB. Here it is. Okay. All right. I want to show you guys this. All right. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. How many people heard about this? Vanguard to pay more than $100 million to SEC over violations involving target date retirement funds. Let me ask you guys a question. Is this a scam? If this is a scam, give me a thumbs up. If this is not a scam, then give me a thumbs down. Now, where's the scam police to repeat like a parrot with his head spinning on the Poltergeist movie? This was a scam. Vanguard. Isn't Vanguard a known, reputable asset management company? If they are, give me a thumbs up. If they're not, then give me a thumbs down. Well, you know, it's the same question that always haunts us all the time. Well, what's this? This sounds like a scam. Let me ask you guys a question. Is utilizing cryptocurrency a requirement of something being a quote-unquote scam? Got another one for you. This one is coming from Monolith territory. Yo, you got to learn the language over here. How to invest in crypto. Them people that say that stupid stuff like that, we call them the lith because they're a monolith. Because you know they didn't vote for anything that would be pro-crypto, but they sit there and complain about they being broke. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carlton Way. I hope it was for a class action lawsuit settlement so you can buy some more crypto and stay away from them blood banks, bro. I worry about you. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you guys a question. Is this a scam? Judge orders Baltimore to pay more than $4.2 million to shortchanged retirees. You guys think that there was crypto involved in this? Where's the scam police? Let me ask this question. This scam, does this catch up the amount of scams that took place with the United States dollars so that the United States dollars can catch up with Bitcoin because Bitcoin has had more scams done with Bitcoin? Or does the United States dollars far eclipse the amount of scams done in the dollar denomination versus Bitcoin? I think we've laid that issue to rest. You know what I'm saying? And I gave it a little nudge. I gave it a little, you know what I'm saying? I gave it a little bit of patent leather, you know what I'm saying, from my shoe to the temple as I walked past it. You know what I'm saying? So real quick. Then I took a little, I did my own hawk tour. I did my own hawk tour. You know how you walk past somebody laying on you know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We don't play that. When people start talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we put that stuff on the ground, line drive. You know what I'm saying? Line drive. The scam police. You know what I'm saying? The scam police, the monolith. throw them monolith emojis in the chat, y'all. The monolith. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you guys this question. How many people think that it's likely that Bitcoin will go to 125,000 or over 125,000 on Inauguration Day? If you guys think that that's a possibility, then give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't think that it's a possibility, then give me a thumbs down. And let me know why you don't think it's a possibility. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on real quick. Got some issues popping off over here. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. I don't know why this is doing this. Shout out to Carlton. We got a strange flex going on over here. I don't know why it's doing it. What's going on with this? Hold on real quick. Yeah, the browser is strange flexing, bro. I don't know what's up with this. Hold on. The browser out here doing strange flexes. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. All right, bet. There we go. All right, come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. The fuck? Yeah, it's up. Yeah, we got. Hold on. Hold on. We about to get rid of that one. Boom. There it is. Goodbye. Have a nice life. All right, now we got the good one over here. All right. Yeah, that was weird. Some strange flexing going on. the lift. You know what I'm saying? We got to make hats that say the lift. Put them on, you know what I'm saying? Fitted. Put the hat to the back. The lift. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's hilarious. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Brooklyn Queen said, I say over 135,000 to 160. Hey, it could be. It could be. For real, for real. I don't know, man. At the very least, I see 15%, which would be 115,000. If it go that high, it's for sure going to 125,000. That's only 25%. You know what I'm saying?
Bitcoin jumps to $105,000 as Wall Street rallies, and reports circulate that Trump is planning a crypto executive order. And Cosmo Jiang of Pantera reacts to Bitcoin's rise ahead of Trump's inauguration.
Hey, I'm mad at crypto.com, man. I got to tell y'all my crypto.com horror story. I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but you know what I'm saying? I had to give him a little bit of a warning. And I think I'm gonna end up having to execute. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna have to execute on him. I think I'm gonna have to hit that .exe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hit that .exe on him.
Welcome to.
Oh yeah, I want to say this. Look now, y'all see how crypto. Now, let me ask you guys this. All of this stuff that crypto is getting, all the stuff that's going on, isn't that what people said that we would get from watching YouTube videos and hashtagging stuff? If that's true, give me a thumbs up. If that's not true, then give me a thumbs down. All the stuff that cryptocurrency is getting, we was told, right, that we would get this stuff by YouTubing, Twitter posting and Twitter spacing, hashtagging things. While your boy was over here saying, yo, you got to pay to play. You can't walk into no dice game, you know what I'm saying, without no money. You can't walk to no craps game without no money. You can't walk to no card game without no money. Where they do that at? Let me know who going to let you sit down and play cards with them or play, or, you know what I'm saying, throw some craps with them if you ain't got no money in the pile. Who going to do it? Where they do it at? But these the street smart people. Facts out to AB Promotions. You can't ass bet unless you go into a Diddy party. And then if you go to a Diddy party, you ain't even got to ass bet. That has a zero beta. Because if you go to a Diddy party, you walk in and see all them bottles of baby oil, you already know what's finna happen to your ass. And it's not about to be nothing pretty. So there's no need for an ass bet at a Diddy party. It's a risk-free ass bond. You know what I'm saying? You know what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be fun. So you don't even need to do all that. Shout out to Black Free Thinker, coining slurs, facts. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Crypto got the legislation.
CNBC's Crypto World, I'm Tanae McKeel. Crypto markets mostly in the green today to end the week. As of noon Eastern, Bitcoin jumped 5.8% to $105,000. Ether climbed 3% to $34.38, and XRP pulled back by more than 4% after rallying double digits yesterday.
That's wonderful. That XRP pullback was That XRP pullback was perfect timing because all you had to do was just take something from any of your other cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying, wallets, and just buy you some more XRP. That was perfect timing. You know what I'm saying?
Taking a look at weekly performance, Bitcoin jumped more than 10% after a lull earlier in the week. Ether rose more than 5% and XRP surged by nearly 38%, all as of noon. Let's talk about the top stories. President-elect Trump reportedly plans to make crypto a national priority. According to Bloomberg, he could release an executive order elevating crypto as a policy priority. Of course, he campaigned on crypto as an issue, which was largely well.
Man, I got to keep bringing this up. He campaigned on crypto. How much content did y'all watch that was election content where they talked about crypto on either side? Shout out to y'all, man. The content creators that y'all love and care about want y'all to be broke. They want the same thing that the Democrats and the Republicans want for you. They want you to be broke. You know what I'm saying?
Well received by an industry that had been a target of SEC lawsuits and banking discrimination under the outgoing administration. Trump's transition team has also announced a handful of crypto-friendly picks for positions like Treasury Secretary, SEC Chair, and a new crypto and AI czar. Next, Democrat Senator Mark Warner of Virginia turned down an opportunity.
Now look, check this out. I told y'all I told y'all that Trump was Megatron, didn't I? I told y'all Trump was Megatron. What did Megatron do? Megatron went around trying to get all the energy. He went around trying to get all the energy. Ain't that what Trump doing? If that's what Trump is doing, give me a thumbs up. If that's not what Trump is doing, then give me the thumbs down. I told y'all that Trump was Megatron. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't hear me. They ain't hear me. Y'all need to go subscribe to the Y'all need to go subscribe to the Megatron channel. You know what I'm saying? If the mods could put the link to the Megatron channel in the chat, make sure y'all put the link to the Megatron channel in the chat. We tried to tell y'all that Trump was Megatron. What he doing now? He going around trying to get all the energon. We told y'all about this, man. We told y'all about this. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me we're gonna take a look at this real quick because you know what I'm saying, we gotta wrap this up like the Chappelle show. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get back at it in the morning though. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all got the alerts hit. I'm not gonna be able to put up an alert window right now, but it should be one maybe about 10-15 minutes before I get started. Trump set to issue pro-crypto executive orders, including national Bitcoin stockpile. The executive order is expected to arrive as soon as Monday. Listen, man. Listen, man. Do you know how many people missed out on money by not just getting a little bit of Bitcoin? So much for that racial wealth gap that everybody claimed that they care so much about. Bill Megatron. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump reportedly planned to issue an executive order promoting crypto as a national policy priority. What's that going to do to the cryptocurrency prices, the cryptocurrency market cap? He is also considering the creation of a federal stockpile of Bitcoin. Sources close to the matter told Bloomberg. Sources noted that the executive order would elevate crypto as a national imperative from the first day of Trump's tenure. Now, if this happens on Inauguration Day and he signs this executive order, what is going to happen to the Bitcoin price? MicroStrategies, at this point, I don't know what MicroStrategies is trying to do. MicroStrategies proposes massive increase in authorized shares to 10.33 billion. Everybody else out here nickel and diming like MicroStrategies is out here moving like Galactus, out here moving like Unicron. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Free Thinker. Black Free Thinker said, but Trump's a narcissist. Yes, that's why I'm betting on Trump delivering the crypto. The wall comes third. Exactly. If you understand how narcissists work, a narcissist is going to do everything to validate their grandiose complex. So if something in the narcissist grandiose complex aligns with some shit you trying to get done, let the narcissist do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Detroit 313. What's good with it, bro? You feel me? You hear me? If you hear me, you know what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. If y'all don't, give me a thumbs down. So now here it says this would give industry insiders a voice within Trump's administration. Further, the order intends to create a crypto advisory council to support crypto policy priorities. I mean, they're just making it where it's just too easy. It's not even going to be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like the goal, shout out to hashtag, you know what I'm saying, 1MLG. Shout out to the 1MLG. Gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's not even going to be a look. How is the goal going to be a challenge when the people making the laws is working? They're working for us. We ain't even got to tell them what to do. They doing it already. Everybody else sweating. You know what I'm saying? They baby hairs is coming all up off their head because they sweating so hard. They mad, they angry, they searching for content. You know what I'm saying? They trying to feed that outrage. They trying to feed that outrage. Man, we trying to feed our cryptocurrency wallets, and Trump doing it for us. And a lot of them people voted for Trump. I'm a actual couch person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now here it says early this month, Trump's administration noted that it is still searching to appoint around 24 CEOs and founders to his proposed crypto advisory council. In December, Trump appointed Bo Hines, a former congressional candidate from North Carolina, to head the newly established crypto council. There are discussions that a directive for all government agencies to review crypto policies might be included in the order. Additionally, the order would prioritize halting legal actions against crypto companies such as Binance. BNB coin gonna go through the roof. XRP gonna go through the roof. Bitcoin gonna go through the roof. Bitcoin already is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin already is through the roof. Trump's Bitcoin stockpile plan. We already know about the Bitcoin stockpile plan, right? During the Bitcoin 2024 Nashville conference in July of 2024, Trump stressed hanging on to the country's Bitcoin holdings would create a permanent national asset to benefit all Americans. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know, come down here to Mar-a-Lago and get you one. Come down here to Mar-a-Lago and get you one of these. Get you one of these Bitcoin plates. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Mar-a-Lago is serving all Americans. You know what I'm saying? Come down here. Eric Adams went down there. You know what I'm saying? Eric Adams went down there. Yeah, son, I'm trying to get the Mar-a-Lago. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the Mar-a-Lago Express. You know what I'm saying? With a soda, with one of them Trump ginger ales, son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that? You know what I'm saying? The Cotton Club. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Brooklyn Queen said, the first time in history we're watching policies work for us. Here's the thing. They're not really working for us. They're not. You know what I'm saying? This is just the first time in history. You know what I'm saying? People said, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's move inside this shit like a computer virus. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time in history somebody said that, because somebody before that probably said computers are the devil and computers are a scam. Don't ever learn about computers. If you do, the church will reject you. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got rid of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Win, Lose, or Rug. Now that we done broke off the monolith, you know what I'm saying? We got more freedom and flexibility. We don't have some idiot sitting there saying Bitcoin is the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? I would go as far as to say makeup is the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? A woman will, you know what I'm saying, put on the same amount of shit on their face that dude that played the Beauty and the Beast, the guy that played the Beast used to put on his face, you know what I'm saying, and get you looking like Marjorie Taylor Greene before you go out on a date. That's the mark of the beast. I don't believe in a mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. But to the people that do, Everything is a quote unquote mark of a beast. I'm gonna throw some milk on you. Shout out to AB Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the milk like they was doing at that gas station in Detroit. I would throw some milk on you. Now you marked with the beast mark on you because milk is beast juice, right? Now you got the mark of the beast on you, right? Oh man, it's crazy work, man. It's crazy out here. Shout out to Uncle Marty. Crazy shit, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Per crypto tracking firm Arkham Intelligence, the U.S. already owns $20 billion worth of Bitcoin obtained through legal seizures. Probably illegal seizures, but okay. Trump already expressed interest in halting the future sales of Bitcoin to create a quote-unquote core stockpile. For too long, our government has violated the cardinal rule that every Bitcoiner knows by heart. Never sell your Bitcoin, Trump said in July. Facts, man. Orange Man coming with the facts. Shout out to TD, Big Homie 47 coming with the facts. We're going to call him Big Homie 21 since he's down with the Bitcoin. Right? We're going to call it 21 Trump Street. Right? Shout out to Mar-a-Lago. We about to go down there and vandalize Mar-a-Lago. Just joking, YouTube manual reviewers, speaking metaphorically. And we're going to take the street sign down and put up 21 Trump Street. Where Mar-a-Lago at? You know, it's down there in Florida. It's on 21 Trump Street. You know what I'm saying? In the same week that Trump pledged to create a national stockpile, Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis unveiled a bill, the Bitcoin Act, calling the nation to buy 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years. Hey, bad news for you, Cynthia. That's not happening. But wishful thinking. You got the right idea. You just a day late and a million Bitcoin short. You know what I'm saying? If a government Bitcoin stockpile is introduced, it could increase the price of the largest crypto. However, such a reserve also means fewer crypto tokens for investors to trade with. What about MicroStrategies? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, leaving them exposed if the government ever sold part of its reserves. All right. So yeah, man. Crypto legislation on day one. You know what I'm saying? Crypto legislation on day one. That's what they're saying is going to happen at the inauguration. So my question for you guys is crypto legislation happening day one with the pro-crypto president being validated as the actual president? All of that, is that only worth a 15-25% increase in the Bitcoin price? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, players and pimps, 1MLG. I appreciate y'all. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, hey, okay, I'm fresh up out the package. Sign my deal, I pay my dues. Affiliated to this paper, I need freedom for my family line. Draw my life design up like fine art. I'm jumping out just an unfamiliar coordinate. Topped off the porch like I could touch the sky. Red, it's not one trillip. The ism talk the water out your faucet. Look at me flossing, I'm so wavy, I could change the tide. My intuition sense the hatred in your ways. You imitated, forging lines, claim meaning means that's just to justify. Yeah, right. West side, boy, maritime. Creole baby, my bloodline. My lungs clouded, my thoughts crowded. Say all I see is these dollar signs. Finna make a play and that sound delay. On mamas, I testify. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. You ain't recognize game. I'm from the Bay, okay, I'm versatile and my slang's different. I'm lane switching with the same people that I came up in this thing with. My head swivel, I'm homebound, got a target back on my backside. The cat peeling with the cast iron, better run for it. Run before I catch you. Niggas out ball it, block it. Trying to stop my blessing. Gamble with your life. Don't bet it, don't bet it. They can't stop my blessing. You do best not to test it. Yeah, you right. Real Lord in my blessed supply. Dig it ball up top, finna make a play. I cast a lob like I'm Jalen, baby. No co-signer, no co-pilot. They pen pals, my flow designer. My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign. If I say it twice, then I meant it right.
My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign. You know, co-signer, no co-pilot. They pen pals, my flow designer. My brain signal out of range with it. My palm mission is a dollar sign.
Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds.